Well, thank you so much for having me here tonight. Again, my name is Christie Campbell, and I am the Executive Director for C.A.P.A here in Hillsdale, which is Child Abuse Prevention and Awareness. We are located on 20 Care Drive, Suite C, so we're in the lower level of the health department. So if you ever need to see me, you come in the MSU Extension office door and you go all the way back to the very back. I call it the hole because I don't have any windows. But we've been there for quite a while. Some of the programming that we do in Hillsdale County is, one is Safe Sleep. So Safe Sleep is a big one that we do within the community. We promote it through, we've done commercials, we do stuff on social media, and we also have our Halo Sleep Sacks, which is the wearable blankets. We give those to Hillsdale Hospital. They get $45 a month. So we take about $540-ish a year. So every newborn at Hillsdale Hospital goes home with a Halo Sleep Sack. And then within there, there's educational materials on safe sleep, shaken baby. We team up with WIC, so there's information on WIC early on, and also the Great Start Collaborative. So they're getting a little bit of information on everything so that when they go home, they can read through it and help, keep babies safe at home. Another program that we do is our Babysitting 101 and CPR training. That is with our real life babies, the Baby Think It Over program. I don't know if anybody here has seen those before, but the simulated babies that we're taking into the schools. We have now turned that into a babysitting program where they learn the basics of babysitting, and then we have them trained in CPR, so they're infant and adult certified. We pay for that. That's completely free to the kids that take it. We do 2 sessions. We do one in the spring, one in the fall. We do 10 kids at a time, so 20 kids each year are getting trained in that. So we have more babysitters that are trained, CPR certified, have the basics of knowing what to do. Our Real Caregivers Rock, it used to be Real Men Rock. We changed it to caregivers because we have a lot of single families in Hillsdale County. We also have a lot of grandparents raising their kids, their grandkids. And so we want to make sure every caregiver, knows to, not shake their baby. So that's where that campaign comes from with Real Caregivers Rock, is that we are not shaking the babies. We've done posters on that, social media. There's been radio campaigns, a little bit of everything to bring that prevention and awareness to Hillsdale County. We also have our Stewards of Children's training, which is our sexual abuse training. We offer that free as well. We recommend that to any adult that's working with kids. It could be coaches, it could be at the church, anybody that's working with kids. 1 in 10 kids will be sexually abused by the time they're 18. Currently in Hillsdale County, 1 in 4 that are called in are being assigned because they meet the criteria to be assigned for sexual abuse. So we have a really high problem with that in Hillsdale County. So this is a really good program to know how to recognize, know how to respond, and to keep our kids safe. So we offer those once a quarter, free to the community to take. You can always call the office. I don't have one currently on the books yet, but we will be getting one up this spring. Again, free. It's a 2-hour training. You come in, you go through the training, and then you get a book and can be certified and just kind of know how to recognize what to do if a child were to disclose to you. Our C.A.P.A parenting program is a newer program we've had over the last few years. So what this program is, it's not telling you how to be a parent, but helping you be a parent. And this is open to any parent or caregiver. It is done free. It's on Zoom, so you can do it from your home. You don't even have to leave the house. You can wear your pajamas if you want. But it will help you build routines that the whole family can be happy with. You will learn how to set rules and regulations within the home that everybody also can agree with and get along with. And that's our level 2. So that is a 3-week session. It's 1 hour a week for 3 weeks. That's our level 2. If you feel after that you need more one-on-one, maybe you've got a really difficult child, you just feel like you need a little bit more one-on-one stuff. We have a 10-week program, again, on Zoom and free. So then you could do what is called our level 4. So, we also have started in the last couple of years a safety campaign. So, been 2 years. Everything blurs, as I'm sure you guys all know. I believe it was 2 years ago, we did fire safety, and we purchased 300 smoke alarms when carbon monoxide detectors. I cannot talk, it is Monday. We purchased 300 of those. We handed those out at the safety fair. We also took some to the fire department here in town so they could hand those out if people stopped in for those. I took them to a few other events. We gave those out free to the community that were in need. So that's one thing we've done with the safety campaign. This last year, our focus was water safety. There's not a lot of options in Hillsdale County for swim lessons. And so one thing we really wanted to do was provide life jackets. So we provided 144 life jackets this last year, from newborn, infant size, to up to the 30-70 pound weight. We're hoping this year to add, we went to 50-90. This next year we'll hope to add in the adult sizes, because some of our kids are in that adult size, they're over 100 pounds. So we're hoping to add that, and we're going to continue on with some water safety this year and do life jackets again this year. Those get handed out again at the safety fair that's in June at the fairgrounds that the Great Start Collaborative and Simply Hers have teamed up doing. So that is another thing that we do within the community. Obviously, my biggest thing is coming out and talking about it. Child abuse is not something people like to talk about. Unfortunately, we have to talk about it to prevent it. And so that's what I do, is I'm coming out into the community. I can talk about the programming we do. Sometimes I'm coming out and just talking on one program that we have in general, not necessarily all of our programs, in a quick nutshell. I know we handed out information. We have my C.A.P.A brochure that has all the programming that I just talked about, talks about it in there. And then we have the bright yellow one, which is our children's yellow pages. That's a great one to have wherever is convenient. If you need it quick, it's got 911, poison control, all those numbers in one spot. It's got information on food pantries, all condensed into a smaller version, and we keep it bright yellow so you can't lose it. So now we don't all have house phones like we did when I was growing up. So I always say put it on the refrigerator. You're gonna see everybody has those nice little magnets, that we don't use for our chip clips. We use them to hold up everything else. Put that up there, so if you ever need it, it's right there and good to go. I update those yearly, so every year I go through, make sure phone numbers are up to date, and make sure that they're good to go back out into the community. So, and I update that on our Facebook page and on our website. So, the other one I gave you was, I believe I gave you a safe sleep brochure as well. And also there's one on shaken baby in there as well. So, and then a triple P bookmark. So again, that's all the programming that we're currently doing here in Hillsdale County. And we're always trying to look for new ways to bring prevention and awareness to Hillsdale. We, at Christmas, was it Christmas time? Sorry, I gotta think now. October, sorry. In October, we did a safe sleep campaign, and we played a commercial that we had built out to the movie theater, and it played before every movie, just bringing awareness to safe sleep. So when babies are in their bed, we want them alone on their back in their crib with a tightly fitted sheet with no extra blankets or pillows or all that fun stuff, just baby in there. So we brought that to the theater because we thought we'd hit a lot more families hopefully in there too, and hit a new audience that we hadn't tried before. So, but yeah, that is us in a nutshell.
And do you have the big fundraiser fall coming up?
I do. So thanks for reminding me on that. So we do have fundraisers all year long. So we have coming up February 15th is our largest fundraiser. That is our C.A.P.A Children's Charity Ball. We hold that at the Searle Center. This is our 9th year holding that. We theme it every year. So this year is a Kentucky Derby. We always bring a new topic to bring prevention and awareness on. This year we're talking about family violence, and the Honorable Megan Stiverson will be speaking. And there's games and raffles and dancing and food and just all that good stuff that goes in there too, but raises money for our cause and helps us to purchase all the sleep sacks and the life jackets and offer all the free training that we can to the community. We also do a 5K run in the spring, and it was a color run last year. Everybody likes to have powder thrown on them. We are going to do a color run again this year. I am currently finalizing the date. It's looking like it's going to be in May this year versus April, so hopefully it'll be a little warmer. Last year it was really cold. And then we hold 2 golf outings each year too. We have one in June. It's a small outing, 10-team max. We hold that in Somerset at, oh, I can't think of the name of it now. It's the small golf course right there in Jerome. I don't know what, Lake Leanne. Couldn't think of it there. Lake Leanne. And then we have our large outing in August, and we hold that at Concord Hills. So different ways to support in you know, us in different ways. We also, along with the ball next month, also have a raffle going. So if, you know, the night out isn't really what you're wanting to do, we do have raffle tickets that we're selling. They're $10 each. First place wins $1,000. Second is $500, and third is $250. So I do have those for sale, and I did bring them with me. If you want to come to the ball, which we would love to have you, tickets are $75 a piece. You can get those at the C.A.P.A office, or you can purchase them online. If you go to our website, you'll click the little link for Kentucky Derby. You'll see it right on the front page. You can click it, takes you to our PayPal. So, yeah, so donations, grants, all that fun stuff. That's how we run. Yes.
Speaking of the ball, when is the last time you get, like, do you have a cutoff date to get tickets?
February
I still
2nd.
need to get mine.
February 2nd. You're good.
Okay.
You're good.
Great.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And I always try to, like, have a few extras in there because we get some last minutes.
Yeah,
so.
I have to get mine, and my friend has to get hers still. So I was
There
like,
you go.
I will ask on Monday.
February 2nd. You're good.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so ball tickets will, because we got to get our food ordered,
Yeah.
so 2 weeks out. So February 2nd is my cutoff date for tickets, so we can get our food ordered. But so we're very thankful for everybody in the community and what they do for us and our sponsors. So any other questions I can answer?
In the beginning, you mentioned babysitting. I'm wondering what ages the babysitters are.
So we allow that to start at age 12. So we have allowed an 11-year-old do it because she was getting ready to turn 12. But 12 years old is when we bring them in. So we had 12 to 17-year-olds the last time. So, and like I said, they go through just a basic, you know, what to do if baby gets sick, you know, the questions you should be asking your parents when you're going to babysit for them, getting that important information, just giving them tips and tricks to, you know, have the basics of babysitting, but then also certifying them in CPR. So.
Oh, let me piggyback off that.
Okay.
So, as a first-time mom over here, I am, like, terrified to give my baby solids because I'm like, what if he chokes? I have no idea what to do. So, like, do you offer, like, CPR and, like, that stuff to, like, moms as well?
We have not done it with moms yet,
Okay.
but that is a good thing, and I will bring it up for sure.
Yeah.
I do know that when our trainer comes in to do CPR, she does go over choking with them as well.
Okay.
So they are getting that in that as well. But we've not done it for moms yet. But I know that our REU, the Breeding Emergency Unit,
Yeah.
they do
They
CPR
offer
training, and they would offer that as well.
Okay.
So they're a good place to check into.
Okay, cool.
Anybody else? Please know I'm always available if you have questions. You can give me a call at my office. You've got my information on the back, my number 437-3100. You can email me. You can reach out on Facebook. I tend to live on my phone, so I usually see it pretty quickly. So even if you emailed me at 11 o'clock at night, I'm probably going to answer it. So, but yeah, if you ever have questions, if you're looking for information on child abuse and neglect, any of that kind of stuff, we have a lot of educational materials within the office. So, and if I don't have it, I can most likely get it for you. So don't be afraid to reach out.
Anything else? Okay.
Thank you.
Are you going to stick around for a
Yes, I'm going to stick around.
Okay, because I want to make sure you get a picture of all
Yep.
three of our